Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video we will discuss about the determination. In my previous video we discussed about the actions, validations, feature control, and today we will discuss about the determinations. There are the minor difference between this action, validation and determinations. Action, as I told you, it will modify the existing BO instances. Determination also will modify the existing BO instance. Difference between the actions and determination will trigger based on some condition. As soon as that condition is met, that time determination will trigger. But action will not have any condition. Either we have to call those actions explicitly from the UI or from other BO, or it should be triggered internally through the code. But the determination will, as soon as we will define the trigger condition, some trigger condition, as soon as we will that trigger condition satisfied, those determination will be triggered automatically. But the validation also triggered automatically based on some conditions, but they will not able to modify the BO instance. They just give the error messages. So this is three things, little difference. There are some similarity between the validations and determination. Both are triggered based on the some conditions. And the similarity between actions and determination, both will modify the BO instances, but validation will not modify the BO instances. So you have to think what is your requirement, and based on that you have to create either determination, validation or actions. So let's see in detail the determinations. Determination also the optional part of the business object like validations and actions. This will be triggered and automatically by the trigger condition, and it will modify the existing instance of the business object. So modification always invoked by the trigger conditions. So this is very important. By as soon as that trigger condition is satisfied, those particular modification will be triggered, whatever we have defined. So during the modification, what we can do, either we can compute some value of the some field that we can modify, or we can change some of the fields based on the our requirement, based on the some other fields or some other operations. So what I want to do, and whatever we have done, finally that we have to put, either it got errored or it got successfully, that we have to put in the reported structure. So in this case, what I want to say, in the determination, what you can do, you can compute suppose based on some operation. So during the update and create operation, this field will change, then based on this field you have to modify some other field. So as soon as that trigger is condition, then you can calculate those fields and you other fields, or you can, without calculation, some constant value also you can pass, and you can modify the other fields as well. So that we will see real time also. So what we will do in our scenario, we will update the total price. If the price of the booking and booking supplement got changed, as soon as those get changed, the total price field should be automatically updated. That we will do using this one, determinations. But before doing that, let's understand the structure of the determinations, we can say. So you can see determination like validation, we have to define the key using the keyword determination in the behavior definition, and you have to write the determination, then the determination name. The determination can be called during the transactional phase as well, and during the save sequence as well. Validation always called during the save sequence, as I told you in my previous video. That is the triggering point, when it should call, not triggering point, when it should call. What is the we can say what is the time it should call, during the transactional or during the save sequence. But what should happen, then it should call, that we will define inside. So during the create it should call, during the update it should code, or during the delete it should call. We can define here, or either operations, or we can define during the this field will change, then only you have to call, otherwise you should not call. Or you can do the combination. If you are doing create update and this field is changing, then you have to call, otherwise you should not call. That combination also we can define here. Now some of the important point we have to make sure that regarding the determination, this is idempotency. The pronunciation may be different. So what that means, the determination, if it is called the multiple time on the same conditions, then the result should be same. It will not change each time. So the determination result must not be changed. The determination is executed several times under the same conditions. That you have to make sure whenever you are defining or you are calculating the determination. So that you have to make sure that if you have multiple determination which is calling the based on the same conditions, you can't assume like that this determination always call first. Once it is called, then this determination will be called. You should not assume like that, because the execution order is not in your hand. It can be execute any determination first and any second. So you should not think in one determination I will update this field, and in second determination the field is updated, based on that I will update another field. So that should not happen, because determination will be, it might be case second determination executed and then first determination executed, you assumed something, it will not work. So you have to make sure execution order of the determination is not in your hand, or not it will be randomly executed. And the last thing, the determination has been triggered, it must run independently from other determination. You should not, that is again same thing, you should not assume that this determination already happened and now this is happening. You should not be dependent on other determination. It will always run independently. In our scenario also, we will create the determination to calculate the total price. So you can see in action, I told you we don't have total price field, but we have the total price field on the object page as well, on our list report page also. As of now, we are writing total price randomly, but that should not ideally happen. Total price, what is the total price? How many bookings you have, what all are the booking fee for each booking, plus for those booking what all are the supplements are there, for that what is the price, those everything should be added, and then what we have to calculate, that will be total price. So initially the total price, when you create the travel instance, it should be 0, and when you add the booking one by one, those will be combined, added, and booking supplement also it will be added, and it will be the total price will be calculated. Like that should happen ideally, but it is not happening. A lot of things ideally is not happening in our applications. We are just created the random thing, but now we are making one by one all the things perfectly. So what we will make, this total price, when we create the initially, it should be initial, and as soon as you will add one booking, then this total price will be calculated. So here we have to use the determination, because we want to modify the travel instance based on some condition. As soon as the booking field during the booking is modified or created, and not only modified and created, and those particular booking fee got changed, that particular booking fee field got changed, that time the one determination automatically triggered and it will modify the total price. But just think it out, I have to define this determination during the travel also, during the booking also, booking change, and during the booking create or change, and during the supplement create or change also. So everywhere I have to calculate the same thing, total price. So what I can do, instead of writing separate those code, I can write this code in one action also do the same thing. What it will do, it will modify the BO instances. Basically action also doing the modifying the BO instance, but not based on some conditions. So what I can do, I can create one action. That action I can call in the determination method. That will be the triggering point. So the same action I will call all the three actions. So no need to write the duplicate code, the different. So I will create one internal action, calculate total price, and that internal action I will call during the determinations when the booking fee got changed, or supplement fee got changed, or total price somebody changed. That time it will automatically trigger and it will be updated in the total price field. So without wasting the time, let's jump into the system, create our first determination. First we will define for our all three entities the determinations. So first let's define the determination for our travel entity. So in this case, as I told you, we have to start with the word determination, caps lock on, determination, and we have to give the determination name. In this case we will give the calculate total price. You can give in camel case, and then we have to give on what time you have to declare. In this case I just want to declare on modify. Whenever somebody modify during the this should be triggered during the transactional phase, not during the save sequence. That is the reason. And here I have to define which operation it should trigger. In this case, let me define that during the create it should trigger, and I have to define when which field will get changed. As I told you, in our application, in this case, whenever the total price will change, somebody change manually total price, or somebody change the currency, that time this particular determination should call. So in this case, I have to define the fields. You do control space fields, control space, if somebody change the total price manually, and if somebody change the currency as well. So in this case, not, I have to pass the comma separated list, currency code, and then semicolon. If any one of them get changed, then this particular determination should call. Same way, same determination let me define for the booking and the booking supplement as well. So let me go to the booking entity. Let me define here, but this time we don't have total price, this time we have the booking fee, field called booking fee, booking date, booking ID, booking status, or in this case we have flight price, not booking fee, flight price and currency code. And same way we will define for the our supplement also. Control V, we have here I think normal price field. You can see this is normal price field with along with the currency code, except F1. So in same way we have defined three determinations. So let's implement. We have defined here, but we are getting the warning like that the determination is not implemented. So let's implement those determination. Click on Control 1, add method for calculate total price determination. So it will be automatically added here. You can see calculate total price for the travel. Let me add for the booking as well. Control 1, because there we have to calculate based on the other fields. So that is the reason we have to define separate determinations, because that will be called based on the some other fields. So I didn't write till now this code. Once I will write this code, I will give the updated code. I will create the short video to just the explanation for the all the validation. So because validation, just we understand the concept, we can write everything, we can validate, but I will try to do short video, just write the code and I will show you guys. Let's do for the calculated total price also. Control 1, for the booking supplement also, this time the another class and the another field. So we have defined the calculate total price. Let me do Control F3. It will not activate it because it will get error. First we have to activate the behavior definition, then our all three classes. Control F3. So like that we have defined, but we didn't implement it, just we declared the method. Control F3. Now it will activate. So all three classes got implemented. Now what we have to do in these method calculate total price, I have to call this particular action which we have defined. I think Control F3, this code, Control F3. Okay, we have defined something called the calculate total price, recalculate total price, that we will call for our each and every determination, and we will write the code first in the recalculate total price, and then we will call this recalculate total price in the determination. Either we can call first and then we can define the code inside the recalculate total price. We will start with our first determination implementation called calculate total price for the our travel entity. So let me click click on that calculate total price. We came here. As I told you, we call here our function call recalc tot price inside this particular determinations. So just we have to call this particular function, let the BO modification work or BO instance modification work done by the this particular action. So just we have to write the calling part. To write the calling part, we have already discussed the modify statement, but we didn't discuss their modify statement for the actions and functions. So very simple. For create, update, delete, how we are doing the modify operation, same way we have to do. So we have to write modify entities of we have to pass our root entity over here, yi travel takem, and which entity you want to modify, that entity name you have to pass here, yi travel takem in this case, and what you want to do, create, update, delete, or in this case I want to do execute action, and what function you want to execute. Overall are the functions are available, it is already there. So in this case I just want to execute recalc tot price. It will expect us to pass some value table. So I will pass some table. So in this case I have to create the table. I forgot to see the importing and exporting parameter of calculate total price. If you do F2, simply it is giving us the keys means the travel ID in this case, and we have to fill the reported structure if something goes wrong. Then so keys field, we have travel IDs, all the travel ID which got this during the which we are modifying, and we updated that particular price field, that time it will be triggered. So for that travel ID I have to recalculate our total price. So from I will use corresponding operator to construct the internal table, and we will pass here keys table as is, and that's it, I think so. So once we pass this one, and one more thing we have to do in local mode obviously, and this recalculated total price will be called. So this is very simple. I just call this function, and in this function we will write the code to modify our BO instance, or basically we want to calculate in this function the total price based on the travel ID which we are passing from here. That travel ID we will use, we will read those travel IDs related booking and booking supplement, and we will calculate the total price, and we will update there the total price field. Not here, just we are calling this function, and this function will, or we can say this action will take care to modify that BO instance. And when this action will be called, during this determination when will happen, as soon as those price field will get changed of the travel entity, price or currency will get changed. The same way, let me activate first this one, control F3. Same way I will do the determination implementation for our booking and booking supplement also. The difference only there, in the booking and booking supplement we have the different price, and we will be having the different key fields. So let me click on again calculate total price. This will be called in our booking class. So this also we have to write. So we can simply copy paste the code what we have written, but in this case one thing we have to make sure, in that case key field will be different. If you see the F2 over here, not F1, sorry, F2 you have to do. Then if you see the key structure, we have two keys, travel ID and booking ID. I don't need booking ID, I just need the travel ID to pass in this particular action. I will use the travel ID to read the travel and corresponding booking through association, and corresponding booking supplement through association. Then I will click calculate the total price. So I only need the travel ID in this case. So for doing that, let me create one table, data IT travel. I can create that type table of type standard table of, not sorted, I want to create a standard table of yi underscore travel takem. That's it. And from this travel, in this table I will pass only I will construct this table value I will get from the hash corresponding, I will use not value, corresponding hash travel IDs I want to pass, corresponding keys table I will pass the old data, control C. But I don't want to, if somebody updated the multiple travel instances, so I will use discarding duplicates, and I will pass here mapping also. I just want to pass the travel ID, so control space I will do travel ID. So travel ID should be equal to travel ID of in the travel ID should be equal to this travel ID, and close this bracket. So I am getting one warning. Okay, it's saying the IT travel does not have the unique table key, let's define some unique table key because we are using the discarding duplicate. The discarding duplicate is redundant because the target table does not have the unique table key. So let me create one unique table key, type with unique hash table key, or you can create sorted table key. Key name I have to give key. Components you can give. Components I will give the travel ID only. So one only the key component will be the travel ID. So now that warning got removed. So I have created this particular table with the hash key, and that key is the travel ID. Why I created hash? I just want to read. I don't want to update or something. I don't want to do. So if there is huge number of data also, and I need the unique key, that is the reason you can create sorted also if it is required as per your code. And I'm passing the travel ID. I did the mapping, and all the travel ID pass will in this IT travel, and corresponding IT travel I will pass here. So all the travels from here to here. If I pass here keys, but keys will have the travel ID and booking ID both. I don't want travel ID and booking ID both, because in recalc total price, if you see the method structure of the recalc total price, here we have key field only the travel ID, not booking ID. So because it's declared in the root entity, that is the reason. So we have to pass only travel ID. I will read the booking and booking supplement in this particular method itself. I yet to implement this one. I will implement. No need to worry. But first, let me implement this, and shift F1 and control F3. You can give LT travel because it's a local, but that's fine. Naming convention you can take care. Same way, let me implement for the. Let me activate this one first. Control F3. For the supplement also, calculate total price for the supplement. Here also I will call the same thing, not booking. I want to call for the supplements, booking supplements, but this time the price field will be different. So let me call this one. As soon as the price will change, this will be called. And again the same thing, I will be passing the travel ID only, and the same thing will happen. That's it. I will call this one. There is some difference. Obviously I need only travel ID, but in this case if you see the keys table, there will be booking, travel ID, booking ID and booking supplement. These three keys are available. But my action only need the travel ID. That is the reason I created internal table, and I just passed the travel ID. You can create type table of this also. There is no issue. Instead of creating like this, type table of demo travel ID also you can create, and just corresponding travel ID you can pass instead of creating this one. But always try to use the entity, because in future if some multiple keys if you want to use for travel, and if you want to change that one, that will be useful. That's how we have implemented the calculate total price determination in the our booking supplement class, booking class, and the travel class. Not this one, control, and you will do this one in the travel class. Travel class very simple, because in the keys fields only the travel ID is a key field. Now let's implement this recalc total price action. I just now realized we did little mistake. So what we did in the determination, we have the total price field. So this is wrong. Total price field we have to update. But we have another field in the travel entity. Let me open the travel entity. I have missed, I didn't see this, why I travel Techem. We have two price field. One is the booking fee and one is the total price field. So total price field should be updated based on the booking fee. So in this case, whenever the booking fee gets changed, that time total price, the booking fee also will be added in the total price. And the same way we have the in the booking, if you open the booking travel Techem, why booking Techem, here we have only one only, that is flight price. So booking fee, flight price and the supplement price, these three will be added and will be updated into the total price field. And the total price field and booking fee both are displayed in the our display page as well and the object page as well. I just now saw, so let me show you guys. You can see here. So you can see total price field also there and the booking fee also there. So based on the booking fee and based on this particular price of your booking. In this case, the okay, there is, let me rephrase it. I think we didn't implement it yet. That is the reason we are getting this dump. Let me rephrase the data. Okay, let me come back. Let me come back, and you can see this is the booking data. Let me come back one step back. This is our travel data. So total price is 1889. That should be sum of this 40 plus here we have price, yeah, 438, plus if we have booking supplement also, that price should be added. In this case 4.5 plus this, all the prices 438 plus 438 plus 438 plus 438. If we have booking supplement, those price also will be added, and we have to calculate the total price. This will be having the booking fee as well. So that is the reason what we have to do here. We have to do little bit modification in this determination. Instead of, for the travel, instead of total price, here should be booking fee. I tried to search, okay, we were having the booking fee, so I didn't find that time. Let me do Control F3. Whenever the booking fee field will get changed, that's calculate total price will be triggered. Let me click Control click, and this calculate total price we will call the recalculate total price, and the recalculate total price we will have to write the code, obviously. So we'll start the coding here. So first what we will do, we have the keys already. F2, in the importing parameter we have already key. First we will read the our travel, booking and booking supplement entities. To get the only what data we will read, only the booking fee, the flight price and price from the respective entities. So let me read entities. Read entities of travel. So yi underscore travel Techem, control space, and which entity you want to read. I want to read, in this case first I want to read the travel entity, and which fields you want to read, I will give the field name here. So first I want to read here booking fee, and second I want to read the currency code, and we have to give the with corresponding travel IDs. Travel IDs we have already in the keys. Result we have to get, result we have to do inline declaration data and IT underscore travel, or we can give LT underscore travel. So this is how we have to get the data. This is our first read, and it should be in local mode. Step F1. Same way, let me read the booking of this particular travel by associations. So let me do Control Alt arrow down button, almost similar. That is the reason this time instead of travel only, but by booking. Control space, backward slash booking, and this time we have to read, instead of booking fee, we have to read the flight price. Flight price and corresponding keys IT underscore booking by association. You can give booking, booking you can give, that is fine, or you have to give either by association booking. And same way here we will pass the travel. Control C, all the travel entities we will pass, and you can pass directly, because in this also we have the travel ID, and in the result also we have the travel ID. Anything you can pass, but better to pass the travel, because we have here transactional key and all the keys are there. If you do F2 over here, you have the keys, transactional key and PKY, everything is there. So now let me read the booking supplement as well. Control Alt arrow down button. That also I will do by association only, but this time I will read the booking Techem by association booking supplement, and the instead of flight price we will be having price, and alt corresponding bookings, Control V, and I will get booking supplement. So this is how we have to read these three entities, all the prices. Now I want to add all the prices in one table. So I have to loop through this table first. Control C, loop, control space, 8 assigning, control V, shift F1, let me do field symbol, ls underscore travel. I will loop through one by one all the travels. First I will add, I need two fields. One is the price and second is the currency code. So finally I have to compare the currency code also, and that should be converted in one currency, then we have to add up. So for that I have to create one internal table also. So types, that should be ty underscore total, we can say total begin of ty underscore total, something you can give relevant name, and it will be having one price field. Type currency you can give, or currency key, whatever the type of booking fee. F2 if you do here, you will not get any help. You have to do F2 here, then you can give F2. So we have the type of currency 16, demo price, control C, control V, and same way we have to give the currency as well. CURRs in short I can give type, and that also you can give F2. Demo currency will be there, type of this one, control C, control V, comma, and end of ty underscore total. I will create based on this one internal table as well, ty underscore total. So there we will be having all the data. So I will create data. I'm getting one warning, I will see, give me 1 second. lt underscore total type table of ty underscore total. Something else, demo price, what the warning I'm getting, demo forward slash you have to write. Now it is right. F2 if you do, this is type of decimal. Okay, shift F1, control F3. One thing I have missed, that here in the travel entity we have deleted the currency code is initial, but suppose somebody didn't enter the currency code in booking and booking supplement also, that also we have to ignore. So in this case what we will do, because we will be calling finally the currency conversion function, either you can write select statement for the currency conversion, or you can use the database functionality, AMDP functionality of the currency conversion, both are fine. So in this case what I will do in booking also, that time if you don't pass the currency code it can dump. So that is the reason you have to make sure in the one more condition we have to pass, and the currency code should not be, is not initial, where the travel ID on this one, and second is the currency code is not initial, and that same condition we have to pass for the booking supplement also. Shift F1, control F3. And last thing, now we have all the, for that particular table, the price and currency for the travel as well, booking fee as well, flight price as well, and price as well. So now what I will do, once the loop is completed, I will loop through the entire table, control C, I will loop through this table all the amount, and I will try to update our travels. So what I will do, loop 8 assigning, that is correct. This time I will loop through the total table, and let me give some field symbol, assigning field symbol, ls total, and here I will call one ready-made method for AMDP. So what I will do, so I have control shift A, there is one AMDP already available to convert the currency conversion. To do the currency conversion, here we are passing the what is the source, what is the target, what is the rate, and which date we are doing, and we are using the database functionality of the currency conversion. Nowadays this currency conversion functionality available in normal select also, that also you can use, but here since this class standard demo class is already available, I'm using this method to convert currency to the target currency. So let me come back, alt back. So let me call Control V. Not, I just want to call the method of this one, so I have to initiate this class. So let me create new instance of this class. So data LV currency conversion, or you can write CURR or LR, you can give something, and this time we have to create new this class instance I want to create. Let me see, this is the instance method, or this is class method. I can directly call this using this class. Why to instantiate this one, sorry. So in this case, Control V, I can directly call Control space shift enter convert currency. I have to pass the importing amount. That amount I can pass from this one. Total price we have already, price amount, and source currency I can pass Control space, that is the currency of the source currency. So Control C, and we can pass the target currency. In this case, target currency we will get from this travel instance which we are looping through. Control space currency code, target currency. Conversion rate we will be using the conversion rate of today's date, CL underscore ABAP underscore context, Control space I can do context info. This is the class we have to use, and what are the method, get system date, Control space shift enter you can do. So you will get the system date over here, and resultant amount I have to pass in the our travel amount total. I will update the amount, total amount here in this our travel, and finally I will use this table itself to update the amount in the database. So I updated LT travel total price field, but what is the issue here? It's not compatible. Let me see F2 over here. Okay, this type is demo total price. So let me declare same type only, F2, Control C. This should be ideally Control C. I can declare same type only, demo total price instead of price, Control V. Now shift F1. Now it is okay, but this currency conversion function only should be called if the target and source currency are different. Control C, Control V, not if equal to, both are equal to, then directly we can map the data. Control C, the travel currency and the currency which we are coming, both are equal, else you have to call this conversion function, and if you have to do, and if both are equal, then the total price we can pass directly, Control C, Control V, to this total price, whatever the price we have, we no need to convert, Control C, Control V, shift F1, Control F3. So like that we are calling this currency conversion function. And one thing we can do, if okay, that is fine, let me do Control F3, and the total price should be updated. Let's now test, is it really working or not? For that, let me put one breakpoint over here and try to test this one. I have to remove this one, escape breakpoint, and try to run our business entity. Let me go to my service binding first. I have put the breakpoint already in the read entities statement here. Let me do Control F3 one more time and put the breakpoint again. breakpoint is already available. And let me go to my service binding, descending order, select travel taken and preview it. Let me select, let me click on go button, select the first one only, try to change some price. Instead of 40, let me booking fee 41 and click on save button. Okay, debugger got triggered, you can see. And if you, okay, let me do this thing. If you see here, the keys table, I didn't put any breakpoint in the determination. Ideally, you can have to put the this will be called from the travel determination. And if you see the keys, only we have travel ID as a 1. And for this travel ID 1, first we are reading the LT underscore travel, which is not declared. Let me do F5. So you can see only for the travel ID 1, we got only the booking fee and currency code. Booking fee is that 41, which we have updated just now, and the currency code is a 1. Wherever the currency code is initial, I'm deleting those entries, and now I'm getting the booking by association data. So here also I got the 4 entries. Since this travel have 4 bookings, all have same price with the same currency code. Let me get the booking supplement data as well. I got the booking supplement, 6 booking supplement with the different amount, and I think with different currencies as well. EUR currency we got, and like that we got the booking supplement data as well. Okay, let me open the booking is in USD and booking supplement in UR. So that is good example as well to convert the currency to see the currency conversion. Let me do F5. I will go to the first LT total from the travel itself. For travel ID we have $41 only. Then I am looping through booking, where the currency code is not initial, anywhere currency code is no, and I am appending the data. 438 first booking. For the first booking I am appending the data in the booking supplement. So I got the, I think so I have multiple booking. Okay, I can see I have the multiple booking supplements. So let me come directly here where I have the total table. Let me do F8. So I got for first booking, there is 1 booking supplement. Second booking, there is 2 booking supplement. Third booking, only 1 booking supplement. Like that we have the data, and we got the data in the LT total. We have 1 booking, 2, 438, third and fourth. Okay, like that we have the data. Now I am looping through the total table and I am calculating the total price. Okay, I missed the one thing. Basically I'm getting the data total price, Control C, but the total price I didn't total it. So this should be ideally plus equal to, I can use plus equal to the total price, Control C, whatever the total price I have here. So it should be basically currently whatever the total price and new total price actually. So in this case, ideally how it should be, give me 1 second. So we have to add the total price. So first total price will come. Let me do F5, and during the after this loop, okay, this should not be here, Control X, it should be after this. As soon as the total price got we got the total price here, ideally I should not update directly here. I have to update somewhere else, so I have to update in this only, Control C. This will be the temporary source amount. Let me get the same amount target here as well. Total price will be total price, and total price I will do this one here, Control V, my converted price. In this case the total price will be, no need to change anything here, Control Shift less than. So otherwise whatever the converted per price or that I will add in the current total price. So basically this is this one, Control C. Let me do in this one. So current total price plus the converted value. So I don't want to use this one. I can create new variable also, data, and I can do like this, LV price, LV converted price, and that I can use here Control C instead of this one, because I'm using field symbol I don't want to change, and total price I want to update with this, I want to add, and Control C, Control V, let me convert Control V should be Control Shift greater than something less. Okay, I have to declare here data. I did little mistakes. This is the first thing, and no need to declare now here because we already declared, and this should be type of total price only, I think so, that will be good. Okay, or I can do explicit declaration also. Control 1, declare this local variable explicitly, and it will be declared here somewhere, and this should be type of ty total price, that is ty, that's correct. Okay, step F1, and I am adding finally this total, whatever the price we are getting in the total price, and once everything is done I have to update also. So I did mistake, let me do F8, so avoid that one. Let me, what I did mistake, give me 1 second guys, let me minimize this one. As of now this is not needed. So we did the total price. Once it is updated in the everything in the LT underscore travel, I have to use this one to update my to process the data in the database. So after the everything is done, end loop, I have to use modify yi underscore travel takem, modify entities of yi underscore travel takem, entity, which entity you want to modify, travel takem, only entity. What you want to do, you have to use modify statement. In local mode I will do update, obviously update, and I want to update the fields. Which field you want to update? Only the total price field I want to update, the total price, and with the values with the corresponding as I can pass the travel, Control V, LT underscore travel. It will update the total price in my database as is whatever we have calculated. This I have to do Control F3, step F1, Control F3. Let me re-execute again. I did little mistakes over here, so I am looping through the data now again, and I'm doing the total. Once I did the total, I will pass those corresponding entries back to the my database to process the data of that particular total price field. So let me Control F3, let me go to the my preview again, let me go again my edit mode, let me convert it to 45. Currently you can see 1889. I'm not sure it is correct or not after calculating. Let me click on save button. Ideally it should trigger. Okay, it got triggered. Let me again read all the data and let it loop through. I will directly put the breakpoint already there. Loop at LT total. We have 11 entries total, and I'm converting the F6. I'm getting the LV total price, this time 45, because the currency was not different, so total price also 45 you can see here. And the second loop also I will directly adding, it become 483, and now it is working perfectly. F6 I'm using the F6 because the currency, let me put one of the breakpoint here, and let me put one breakpoint here as well, if something, F8. So here you can see 921 is the price which we got, and 438, I think one of the 438 we have in the EUR as well. The currency is different here. I think total price currency is EUR and the currency code is the USD. So it will convert the amount. If you want to debug AMDP, that also we can do here. You can do F5. I did F6 basically, but you can do F5 as well. Okay, F7, F5. You can see we came to AMDP debugger, F5, In this case, the amount is already calculated. Okay, there is some issue. F5 total converted price is 0. I tried to check what is the issue, why we were not able to debug the AMDP. So first thing, you have to make sure to debug the AMDP. You have to go to your project and the properties, debug functionality. In this we have the AMDP debugger. So I set it only procedure containing the breakpoint. That is the reason I didn't put breakpoint. That is the reason it didn't trigger. Now I selected all code procedure may cause timeout. So whatever the procedures are there where the breakpoint there or not, you do the debugging. That time it will call automatically. Only procedure containing breakpoint, that also you can choose, but you have to explicitly go there and put breakpoint, then only those breakpoint is triggered. That was the one issue. Another issue that in this class, even I put the breakpoint where it is, not this one. Let me go to that AMDP class. So even I put the breakpoint, the currency conversion rate for the today's date is not maintained in the system. So that is the reason we are always getting the 0 amount. So that I can't do anything because it's a trial account. I can't go and change the tables. So we have to vary with that. We will get the 0 amount, but if you are doing in real-time system, obviously this particular select query will work. Or you can use the classical way of doing the currency conversion in your method, and it might work. So we have to check that it out. But main concept of determination, I don't want to go deviate from there and teach something else. That is the reason I don't want to go there. So let's quickly do again some editing. So let me change something. This time you can see 1797 it got updated. Let me give some 143. It should increase by $100. So let me click on save. It will trigger the breakpoint, and let me do F8. So we have already breakpoint on the currency conversion. F5. If you F7, F5. So we have one breakpoint here also. So in the AMDP, still I am not able to debug. F5, F6. Give me 1 second. It's taking time. You can switch between the tabs. Sometime it will take time to switch from one debugger to another debugger, or you can come here. It's a stepping return. It is stepping. It's still not stepped in. So it will take here time to debug the database always in the trial account. So since we have written code in the SQL script, this is the SQL script code, it will always take time to do the things. So still it is stepping. So finally we came here in the debugger. So you can see here F5 will not work. You have to do F6 AMDP debugger if you know already. So I have to do F6. But if you see here, we are passing the EV amount correctly. You can check EV amount is correct. EV amount still we are getting the target value. If you see the tab in the target value, tab, one line, and this one line have the no entry itself. There is no value we are getting, because for this particular date from EUR to USD, we don't have currency conversion rate maintained in the database tables. So I can't do as of now. So we have to be here with the 0 value, and you can do F8. You can do F8 again. So it came here. You can do F8. It again and again going to the AMDP debugger and taking the time. This time what I will do, let me go to there. I will remove the breakpoint from here. Let me do F6. EV amount anyway, this will be 0, F6. So you can see amount is still 0. It didn't converted the amount. So let me do one more thing. Let me do F8 and disable all the breakpoints using this button and do F8. And it will come out from the both debugger got terminated, and you can see we have to see the data. You can see 1797. We have to refresh the tab, and you can see newly updated total amount 1895. Like that, the determination will trigger every time. Now we will try to change the data of our booking and booking supplement. One more thing you might have noticed, I have to refresh the data to update the data. It is not automatically updating. To see that one, we have to learn first thing, one concept in RAP called side effects, that we will discuss in some other scenario. As of now, you have to bear with me, refresh. Even yesterday also when we did the validation, that time also we have to refresh only, but that we will, once we will understand the side effects and we will try to implement those, that problem will not come. So as of now, let's go to the booking page and click on edit button and just update amount. Instead of 438, let me write 440 and click on save. So based on this field, I'm not debugging now, but ideally it should trigger from the determination, and this 8, instead of 1896, it should be 1898 after the refresh. 96, now 97, because I have increased the one amount. The same way you can change 438, let me this time increase by 2, 440, let me save, come back, 97, it should be 99, yeah, you can see it is 99. So this is how, if you are changing the booking, and if you have some booking supplement, in this case we have USD and EUR. As of now it is not calculating any EUR values, so I can't do anything now because it is making as a 0, but everything is USD, then you can do. Suppose let me change one currency, 450 from EUR to USD. Let me edit it. Instead of 455 ES USD, let me save it and come back. Currently we have 1899. Let me refresh it. You can see 985 USD, because I have made, because EUR anyway it is going to 0 because currency conversion is not happening. But as soon as I made the 5 USD, that 5 USD added here, because EUR now, as of now, whatever the amount in EUR, that is not reflecting here in the total price. So you have to, that's how it is working. The side effect we will discuss in some other video. In this video we have learned about the actions, what is the difference between actions, determinations and the validations, and we learned about the determinations, and we try to implement in the system and we saw it is working. But one problem was there, it was not automatically refreshing. I will try to explain the side effects in my next video or in some other video if some other topic in between I want to cover. Before going to those videos, please like this video, share these videos with others as well. With that, thank you and happy learning.